Hi, my name is Spencer. I'm at Mercedes-Benz of Scarborough, and to my right is a very cool, very exciting new vehicle. This is a model year 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS. This is the first all-electric line of vehicles for Mercedes-Benz, the EQS, based on the S-Class. So we're going to take a walk around the outside of the vehicle, the inside, talk about the specs and the features of this model. Now, this is an EQS 450. The vehicle comes in two models for the EQS, the 450 and the 580. We'll walk around the vehicle, point out things, talk about the new design. So we'll start with the front of the car. Now I'll note this paint is a manufacturer. It is a diamond white metallic. We have really cool, very sleek styling from Mercedes. They have a very nice kind of curvature. We get this solid front grille. Of course, there's no need for air intakes or any intercoolers up front, so we have a nice, very solid grille. You see the front camera built into the Mercedes-Benz Star. We've got beautiful LED headlights, and then your daytime running light runs all across the front of the vehicle. Keeping with the flowing lines and the very smooth styling, we have this 5-spoke multi-spoke wheel with an almost kind of layered finish over each of the spaces between the spokes. So very sleek, very stylish. Mercedes-Benz calls this their one bow design. This will continue across all of these sedans in the vehicle. So we see very long and symmetrically bowed window frame from end to end. Flush door handles on the EQS, so with a touch of your hand or unlock it, the door handles open up. There's lights underneath. From here you can open and close the door of the vehicle. Pretty easy to do. When you lock the car, they will fold back into place, or when it just sits still. Love the sweeping window frame. Really, really cool styling. And then around in the back we have our rear charging port right here, which you can open up, plug in, and then to release that plug, you press this button right here. Inside the charging port, there's a menu with different descriptions as to what each charging color means. These white lights will change. As we come along the side and rear of the vehicle, similar to the styling in the front, we get this very nice wraparound kind of design. It's really sleek taillights, super stylish. Now the EQS 450, that 450 Plus, that is a rear wheel drive model. It's a 245 kilowatt electric engine, 329 horsepower, 519 pound-feet of torque. We get a lot of nice equipment. And then as we come along here, I want to point out another EQS 450 that's here in our showroom. And take a look, this one's actually plugged in and charging. So you have your flashing blue lights. That means the vehicle is charging. When this is a solid blue, it means it is fully charged. Yellow flashing and yellow solid means it's waiting. If there's any sort of red flashing light, it means there's an error connecting with it. This is a diamond white metallic. This model is actually an obsidian black metallic. Now this charger is an AC charger. It's a 240 volt AC charger from 10% to 100% battery charge in just over 11 hours. So you plug it in at night, in the morning, you're ready to go. Now if you opt for the more powerful 480 volt DC charger, that is a 10% to 80% charge in 30 minutes. So there is a fast charging option for this vehicle. It's a gorgeous car. Like the S-Class, you get a lot of standard tech. All the safety features you're familiar with from Mercedes-Benz, all the self-driving features, and of course, very elegant, very refined interior. Let's take a closer look at the inside. Inside the EQS, we can take a closer look at the interior. And one thing to note, this is an EQS 450. The EQS 580 does have a slightly different interior. Here we have two displays. We have a 12-inch digital instrument cluster and an 11.8-inch multimedia pad. So this is our MBUX system. This is our whole touchscreen for all of our different settings and comfort and controls and lights and navigation, all controlled from this touchscreen in the EQS 450. There is a option, especially in the EQS 580, where you'll see the hyper screen. And so what that does is that replaces both of these with one singular screen across the entire length of the dashboard. So from air vent to air vent, it's an interesting design. So A lot to unpack looking in the interior. I want to start off right away. A lot of questions in terms of range and what the vehicle can do. There are a few range optimizing features on this vehicle. So if you go into your settings menu, the car suggests things you can do, things you can change to optimize the range of the vehicle. Maybe you're running your AC super high or heat, and all of these things, of course, have an effect on the battery. As we sit currently, our range on my screen is 367 miles. I'm 100% charge in this vehicle. It has a max range of 370. So if I were to optimize it based on some of my features here, I get 370 miles on a full charge. We'll talk about the dashboard and layout, also starting with our door panels. Now this is a very nice, we got a beige leather, and then we have almost like a suede, but like a I don't want to say neoprene, but a very soft, not suede texture. Ambient lighting throughout the vehicle. I love the multicolor ambient lighting. We have our door lock and unlock and handles, seat controls, heated seats, ventilated seats, power memory seats, and then that is a 3D Burmeister surround sound system that is standard in the EQS. You see that multicolor lighting. I believe this one's called Malibu Sunset. There's a long list of themes you can do with your multicolor lighting, or you can choose one individual color. We mentioned our screen, so I have my digital instrument cluster here. My touchscreen system here is for all my different controls. So if I go into comfort, I can change my seat settings. I can go to my ambient light settings. This is Malibu Sunset. I could pick Energy Shine, or I could do Burning Blue, or if I just go to multicolor and turn that off and I click monochrome, well, here I can do just a solid blue, and then you see all through across the dashboard and the door panels and the air vents, you see a solid blue. So tons of different colors, 64 individual colors, lots of different themes. On the steering wheel, we have a full 360 telescoping steering wheel. Our gear shifter is to the left, so with our foot on the brake, a full click up puts us in reverse, a full click down is drive. Our start-stop button is right here. We have turn indicators, wipers, and high beams on the left stalk, cruise control functions on the left of the steering wheel, phone, volume, voice control functions on the right, and then we have our other gear selector right here. So cruise control is our adaptive cruise control. The driver's assistance package is available for many models and standard in the EQS. So you have your adaptive cruise control, your lane, and your steering assist, and that's controlled here from this left side. Inside our center console, we'll see our wireless charging. We have two cup holders, USB-C ports. Unlike Mercedes models of the past, to use Apple CarPlay, you do not need to plug your phone in to these USB-C ports. It is a wireless Apple CarPlay. It is done through Bluetooth. Our key, you'll see this also belongs to the new S-Class, but the new EQS gets a very fancy and stylish new key design. It's a gorgeous interior. I love their use of space. Below our center console, you have this floating center, tons of storage underneath, a little strap here if you want to, no books or anything like that, but there's tons of room. Then we have a dual opening center console that's very deep. Up top, we have a beautiful panoramic roof. Two big pieces of glass really open up the cabin. I want to point out more of the ambient lighting, not only in the doors and the rear, but also in the seats. So first time Mercedes-Benz has done something like that. I think it's really sleek, adds to the overall effect and design of the vehicle. Tons of space. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. I want to take one more walk around the outside of the vehicle. Thank you so much for watching the video tour of our 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS 450. If you have any questions, we're more than happy to help. My name is Spencer. I'm from Mercedes-Benz of Scarborough. We are 10 minutes south of the Portland International Airport in Portland, Maine. If you have any questions, 207-510-2253 is my direct extension. If you are interested in buying a vehicle, either of these two EQS 450 models are available. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.